Madison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin App, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
Just to do show policy, got to get Jim, Matt, and Molly tattooed on your buttocks if you're going to host the show. So,
Good
Matt,
content.
I'll probably find a
Matt,
spot.
you're not
I can
good
find
at
a
that.
spot for it.
Yeah.
JMM somewhere.
Big dumper.
And guys, I've been in a tattoo chair for 4 hours and 45 minutes, and I'm dying here. Give me some advice for the final push.
Good luck. Get a rag to bite down on or something. Keep listening to our
Broadcasting
show, and hopefully we
live
can
from the
distract you.
Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. If the Mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio alongside Molly Brown and the Matt Hamilton. Primetime will shine behind the glass. You can see Primetime in his very bright and awesome hoodie from Forward Madison. Absolutely love it. Pink's a good color on you, Ryan.
It is a good color.
It does. It looks good on you. You look good. I like pink as a color for men or women, but I think it pops. I think pink is a underrated, underused color for men.
I think tomorrow we should all wear pink. Yeah? It doesn't matter. We're not in Mean Girls. We're not in Mean Girls. We're nice girls.
Not after yesterday's show. Yeah, we were mean girls on Tuesday.
These two are mean. Not me. I was slightly.
Why are you
I
so
do.
obsessed with me?
Yeah.
Matt
Regina George.
Hamilton dressed as a lumberjack today.
Yeah.
A little cosplay for Matt
Got a fall
Hamilton.
fit.
Again,
The face with it.
Matt Hamilton, toddler, because he dresses like his mom would dress him every day. Because you have little boys at home.
I
you'd be
would
like,
put Tyson in that outfit.
And he looked cute.
He would look very cute. You are right. But that is the outfit.
So what is it? What's the outfit on me? Is it still cute?
It's cute. It's very fall vibes. You look like you should go to a pumpkin patch while you're drinking a pumpkin spice latte.
How about a pumpkin beer?
Sure.
Or a Marzan.
Does Liney's
Delicious
have
Marzan
that?
from Leinekugels.
I was going to say, does Liney's have a fall?
Yeah, the Marzan. Oktoberfest. It's delicious.
There you go.
And Molly, how would you describe your shirt?
Yeah, stripes. Horizontal
White.
stripes, black and white.
Stripes.
Jim gives me crap for wearing black every day. Two things. I get dressed in the dark, and actually, I get my clothes ready in the dark. I throw them in a backpack, and then I go to the gym, and then I work out after that. And
So-
also, black makes you skinnier, and it makes me look skinnier.
You don't need to wear black, Molly. So the question is, though, do you not pick out clothes the night before?
No.
Or is your house always
I
in the
was
dark?
really good at that
Do you
when
have
I-
electricity at home? Like,
Yes.
okay.
No. I have electricity. I pay my utility bill. It's fine. No,
It's not a parking ticket.
I paid my parking ticket this weekend. It took everything in me to pay that $30. I was so annoyed by
Look,
it.
I'm with you. There's
Beyond
nothing I
annoyed.
hate more in this entire world than paying a parking ticket.
It just felt like I'm wasting money. Like I'm wasting money, and it's going to the city of Madison, I guess. For who knows what, whatever. Yeah, more potholes. Exactly. What was your question? Oh,
Do you have
do I pick
electricity
out
at
my
your home?
clothes?
Yes,
No.
yeah.
Do I pick out my clothes the night before? Absolutely not. I did that. I was really good at that when I first came back from maternity leave in March because I was like, oh, brand new me. We're getting back to work. We're getting into like the swing of things, everything.
Get me out of this place.
Yeah, basically. I think that lasted for 2 months, maybe.
2 months.
Maybe.
That's weird because that's usually enough time to form a habit.
Yeah, no, I didn't form a habit. Now I get home, I play with my kids, put them to sleep, and then it's like completely darkness in our room because they're in there. And then, yeah. So, I do not pick out my clothes the day before. I should, though.
Here's the thing. I'm just curious how she's like, oh, I picked my clothes out in the dark. Like, how do you even see a black shirt?
I like have.
Do you look
True.
for like the
I have
darker
my-
void and be
No,
like,
no,
that
no.
looks like it's going to be good today?
No, I have a flashlight on my phone. So yeah, like I
So-
use that.
So you just like pretend to like burgle your closet.
So-
But
every
also,
morning?
like, I need to get new clothes because I feel like I've had the same clothes since, I don't know, high school probably. So it's like, I just need to get new
feel like
clothes
that-
to fit my new
Does
self.
Jen
and just
say
everything.
that? Because I feel like every woman I've known or been with has said the exact, like they have the same clothes forever, and they're always like, I need new clothes.
And then once you have kids, it's harder to buy things for yourself because you're like, oh, I could buy my toddler the same shirt as Matt. Like, I could do all those things. So it's like I would rather buy things for them than myself.
Oh, I get that.
Rob
And-
in
and-
Madison just had a $1,300 ticket in Fitchburg.
Jesus.
What did you do, Rob?
Are you sure you didn't mean $13?
1300. I don't think you
13.2.
texted a $13 ticket. That's not very remarkable.
Do you want to know something? I know, well, I'm
Plus,
sure
where you
UW
parking,
listens.
it's almost worth it. For $13, I'll just take the ding. And
Oh, wait, did
park
Rob
there.
just park in the middle of the street?
Maybe. I'm
is
sure
not a parking
UW
ticket.
listens to our show, but a couple years ago, actually quite a few years ago, because it was the last Wisconsin Sports Awards, I rode like the bus from Camp Randall that we had with like Jonathan Taylor and like the Chanel brothers and all that to the Wisconsin Sports Awards at the Pfizer Forum. I parked at Camp Randall. I was just like, whatever. It says
Towed
no
it.
parking, but who cares? Didn't get towed, shockingly. Did get a parking ticket. And I feel like it was like a pretty expensive one. But then I was like, whatever. I'm not going to piss because I don't like paying tickets. And then that car got totaled. So then I was like, well, we're not paying this now. I don't know if that's illegal. But
Hey, I'll tell you a similar story. I got pulled over in Indiana on my drive back from Florida when I was moving back, and I never paid a ticket because I flipped my license from a Florida license to a Wisconsin license. So I was like, Florida Jim, that's his problem. That's not Wisconsin Jim's problem. That's not
so now if you ever
like
move
me.
back to Florida,
But
are
don't
you
think
like screwed?
Your license plate is linked to your driver's license.
But
I don't
changed it.
think it is.
I
Oh,
changed my
guess.
license. I had my license and license plate switched.
It might. I mean, I
But
don't
wait,
know
Matt,
for certain.
Matt,
but
I had to switch both moving to Wisconsin. So both were negated.
I mean, I guess.
But it's not like
Now-
tied to like your social security number or something.
Now, to be fair, am I always nervous when I drive through Indiana that I might just get arrested with the family? Absolutely. It's going to be like Blues Brothers, where I'm going to be chased by the police for a speeding ticket that I got 25 years ago.
My teammate feels that way about driving in Switzerland. He had a ticket, and he is like, I'm not driving here in Switzerland because if I get pulled over, I might go to jail. If you get pulled over, you might just get a ticket or a slap on the wrist.
All right,
I won't
so,
say
Molly,
which one.
I would say, piece of advice, I know you said you may be loosely house hunting.
Yes.
The best thing that we didn't look for when we have our house is that we have a walk-in closet that's off the bathroom. So you can close the bathroom
Yes.
door and then turn
That
on
is-
the light and get
Yes.
dressed right in there.
That is how, I guess I don't know how most homes are, but like that's how my parents' house is in Phoenix. Like, that when we were there, my parents let us take over the master room, and then it was like you had the bathroom, and then like the closet was right there too. But yeah,
I think my wife does the same thing you do. I think she's in there with a flashlight picking out her
Mm-hmm.
outfit. But she's just finding scrubs.
I was gonna say,
It's a little different.
Chris and Madison
yeah.
chimes in. Guys, I work in insurance. You're both screwed. But Chris, I have auto insurance. It's not showing up. Like,
Wait, why am I screwed? Tell me. Because like I pay my ticket. Well,
no,
I
the
didn't.
one you didn't pay.
I didn't pay
The
the,
one that I didn't
Randall
pay.
one.
Yes, yes.
But like that was a decade ago almost.
yeah,
Capital
mine's
Police,
25
maybe.
years. There's got to be a statute of limitation on tickets. 25
You
years.
can't find me.
Just
Actually,
drive
you know
through
what?
Indiana, and whenever you make it to
Can't
the
see
border,
me.
John Cena can't see me.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, that car was probably registered under my parents. Now that
Your poor father is just going to be in prison one day.
I bet he paid the ticket for her. I bet they sent him
No.
a notice.
no,
he paid it.
The
and was
time
like,
the time that happened was when I drove to Chicago, or I drove through Illinois, and then I kept checking to see if there was tolls put on my license plate. Nothing ever showed up, and I looked multiple times for like weeks. Nothing showed up. All of a sudden, because the car was in my parents' name, because I was 18. My parents got a bill for like $400 for these tolls, and I was like, sorry, Mom. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
On that note, I believe, because now it's changed, that even if you miss and don't pay, it's not as exorbitant as it used to be. I think they got sued, because I remember getting something like a class action thing in the mail being like, whatever Illinois was doing, the way they rolled those tickets over and the way that they barely notified you of how quickly they'd roll. Like, by the time you got it, it was already doubled.
Right.
That they got in trouble for how they did that, I believe. Because now, even if you do miss it, it's like it goes up like $5 per. Because there's one time I forgot to update the plates. Because you can now just go to the Illinois DMV and just enter in your plate, and it'll ring it, and then you'll just, and if you put your credit card in there, it'll just run the credit card
Right.
like a week later. So that's what I do now. But when I did it, but back in the day, I think went down there for work or something like that, and I forgot. And I was like, oh no, but it was like $5 ding, and I swear I had a $200 ticket, and I was like 4 days late. Like it would blow up on you,
Right.
Like insane. All right, you got any stories here?
Are we wearing pink tomorrow?
If you remind me to wear pink tomorrow, I can wear pink
If
tomorrow.
I remind myself to wear pink.
You'll
I
be
need
able
to put
find
on
it in the
tanner,
dark.
though, because otherwise it's
Yeah,
going to pull
pink
all
and
the
orange
pink out
is
of
a
my
good
face.
color
Yeah,
combo.
yeah.
No, it's going to just, it's going to,
Little orange fingers.
it's going to, I just need to look like the color of Bo Ryan behind you. Like, that is what I need to look like, essentially.
He's orange.
He's very orange. No, it's just, do you guys see the redness in my face? That is just natural.
We didn't want to say anything, but yeah.
Yes.
We talk about
So
it
if I wear
bring
pink,
that out.
what?
The pink will bring it out.
Yes. So I need to like put tanner on if we're really going to do this. We got to prepare.
Doesn't have to be a lot of pink, just some pink.
I don't have that many pink clothes though. That's
Like
the
I've
problem.
got a
like I was
Forward
gonna wear.
Madison hoodie, and it's got like all the letterings in pink, but it's mostly blue.
I have one pink shirt. I'm going to have to.
I know which one that is because you
Yes.
wore it like 2 weeks ago.
I like it. I have one shirt, but I can get. I might. Do I have something that's salmon colored? I might have a salmon colored thing.
Salmon. This guy. You're such a fashionista.
Salmon is pink adjacent.
Yes.
It's like pink and orange had a baby, right?
It's like a.
It's like the color of salmon.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call it pink.
Exactly. How did you know? No.
'cause it
Everybody
stinks.
gets mad at you
Yeah.
if you have
To
fish
be
in the
fair,
office.
bringing
Literally,
fish into the
nobody
office
else
is a no-no.
Nobody else in this office eats fish like
we're
you
living
do.
in a very draconian society. I think one of the presidential orders should be it's illegal to reheat fish in a microwave in shared workspace.
Yeah, even then it's fishy, right?
Yeah, he should get a pass on that. It's it's the man can eat.
Yeah,
the
I'll
man
give you
can
a
eat.
pass on that. I thought you were bringing like your leftover
Same.
salmon from
Same.
home.
Yes, I do.
Speaking of,
Clothes me, feeds me.
dresses
This
you.
place is my daddy.
Who's your daddy? ESPN Madison.
I also clothe Ryan.
What do you give Ryan?
Oh, shoes, shirts, hats.
You didn't give him the shoes. He had to buy them from you, didn't he?
Oh yeah,
I
but I
gave-
got a serious discount.
I gave him luggage.
You gave him luggage?
Yeah, he's just got a bunch of daddies at the office.
Yeah, it's nice luggage. That's why I got rid of it. Yeah, get that trash out of my house. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Mom
I
and
did the
Dad say
work.
you're welcome there.
Jim gets to take the credit. Jim is the kid on a group presentation that does nothing and then gets the gratification. Okay, he
People
does a
like
little
me.
bit.
People
He does a
like
little bit.
me.
People like me.
Was I or was I not the star of those meetings? People like me.
Wow.
I don't know if you were the star.
I'm wondering if Molly's just getting you back by stealing takes because you steal credit here at the office.
Which one's worse?
I don't know. Stealing takes. Nobody cares about credit.
No, I like
okay, we're a
the
team.
take
We're a
thing's
team.
better because you're the one who gets them viral.
Yeah,
You're the one
exactly.
who gets them national.
Her?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you're right. We've never gone viral.
Shut
on
up. You're the one that
national
stole my
National.
take, and then you're the one. Whatever. We're not doing this. We're
not
not
doing
doing
this.
this.
before.
We're not doing this.
Just like
Can we
Fight
do-
from the Husband. We're not talking about the same thing that we talked about 2 weeks ago. It's fine.
We should. Can we do? Yeah. On
Yeah.
that note. Or really me, and then I gave it to Matt, and then you took it from Matt.
Don't take credit. Literally,
Aye, aye,
again,
aye.
taking credit for things that you were not involved
Hey,
in.
Freddie
Your
Coleman,
point
say my
is
name.
a valid one, Jim.
Freddie Coleman, filling in on Sportsmanlike. Say my name.
That sounded really silly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
sounded
Hey,
really
Evan
silly,
Cohen,
Jim.
say my name. Oh, we don't have that drop, do we?
Nope.
There's
I'm
a
a
whole
bottomless
segment
pit.
about how dumb I was. So, hey, in your face.
I'm glad that wasn't me.
Jim Rutledge.
There it is. He called me stupid on national radio.
That sounded
But then he
really
joined
silly.
the show. Joined the show. So, anyways, on that note, Ed Policy, the president of the Green Bay Packers. No, so everyone
boop, bop,
hates
bop, beep.
everyone hates Matt LaFleur. That's what I've gathered. And
Seems like it.
on the idea of stealing takes and making them better, we're going to do that to KBN. Why? Because we're better than them. So Exactly. Can you tell me the sorry-ass poll question that KBN asked, and then we're going to make it better?
Sorry ass, rude. Aggressive.
B-E, aggressive. Man. All right, here's our question. Your head policy, which NFC North are you hiring? NFC North coach are you hiring? Dan Campbell, Kevin Stefanski, Ben Johnson, or Matt LaFleur? 844-770.
Kevin Stefanski?
Who did I say? Wait, not
Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell, sorry. Kevin O'Connell, sorry.
No,
No,
because
that's on
how
you.
many Matts are
Lay
there?
into her for Dan Campbell, Dan Quinn. They have the
Let's
same
not
energy.
even.
No, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. No, it's on me, though. Yep, no, it's on me. All right, Dan Campbell, Kevin O'Connell, Ben Johnson, Matt LaFleur. All right, yeah, Molly was trying to mess me up earlier anyways.
I wasn't trying. What did I say?
She was just saying wrong names in my ear. She's just like,
What'd you say?
you were just saying wrong names in my ear. You were just like, Bob Johnson.
Oh no, you
Matt
said because you
Eberflus.
said Dave Johnson, and I said, oh no, wait, Dave Campbell, and I said, you mean Dan Campbell? That's what it was.
I said Dan Campbell. I think
But it
she
sounded
said-
like you said Dave. That's what I'm saying. But he wouldn't mind. He
Yeah.
wouldn't mind.
I'd take either. That could be a secondary question.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you rather date or never mind?
Be babysat by Sydney Sweeney.
Or doesn't matter.
Not answering.
Would you let Sydney Sweeney babysit your children?
Does my husband have to see her? 'Cause-
Yeah, she's your nanny.
oh, absolutely not. No. Nothing against her. It's all against my husband.
The hand that rocks the cradle. It exists, but with Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, no, not happening. Not happening.
That is...
Would you? Yeah.
That's some sort of ist. That is some sort of ist. Or
It
ism.
totally is.
It's an ism or an ist right there from Molly Brown, right? Can't be-
Yeah, 100%.
Just
I'm sorry that I'm in the wrong here.
being prejudiced against hot people.
You know, if I was a
Unbelievable.
single mom, she could totally babysit my kids. Like, we could be best friends. But if I'm still with my husband, like,
Not for long.
sorry.
So if he found, or if you found like an attractive male nanny, and he
nanny?
was like, "I'm vetoing this," would you be upset with him?
No,
No,
because I understand.
you'd be like, "That's fair." Okay,
Yeah.
at least the.
right.
I mean, I don't want like
road
my
goes
kids
two
to be.
ways.
Never mind. That's too mean. I'm not. Never mind. Go.
All right, well, I'm going to see this through. What's the male nanny equivalent to Sydney Sweeney?
Can I ponder it? Or do I have
Justin Jefferson.
to? I love Justin Jefferson. Yeah, Justin Jefferson. Yeah.
Would he let Justin Jefferson watch your kids?
He might, though, because he's
No,
a
he
Vikings
would.
fan.
Exactly. He'd be like, dude, you're going to make my kids go to the NFL. Like, that's what he would say.
Fair. Maybe not a totally fair comp, but still good.
All right, so your head policy, which NFC North coach are you hiring? Dan Campbell, Kevin O'Connell, Ben Johnson, or Matt LaFleur? Molly, tell us about the opportunity to enjoy this banter in person by going to the Packers-Bear game. I know the date of this one, won't you?
Yes, and be able to see two of those head coaches on that list, and the Bears and the Packers.
That's true.
So we are actually teaming up with Miller Lite, and so every Miller Lite purchase that you have at any of the following bars gets you an entry to win 2 tickets to the December 7th Packers-Bears game with us. That's right, the Jim, Matt, and Molly crew is giving you a VIP game day experience with exclusive access to the Tundra Trio pregame party. You and a guest could be living it up at Lambeau, Miller Lite style. All you have to do is head to any of the following locations and get yourself some Miller Lite. They're going to have like some QR codes all around the bar. A couple of those locations are Paoli Pub, Poolies, Pin Seekers, and Missouri Tavern. The winner will be announced on November 21st. So grab a Miller Lite today for your chance to win. This is Jim, Matt, Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
What vanity plate should I switch to? I like this one from PPLIKME, but I think that's one too many letters. And is that People Lick Me? It's L-I-K.
That looks like people like
I mean, it's not the worst play they have. People Lick Me.
Having that car
pee-pee.
park.
Actually,
It
it's
is.
pee-pee like.
It is. It is one too many letters.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
I worried about starting over. I knew I was interested in IT, specifically the cloud program, but I didn't have any technical training in that field. Now, at Madison College, I'm surprising myself. I really love the atmosphere of this campus, and my instructors make learning hands-on and engaging. My advice to others? Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
When it's game day in Madison, you know what that means. Pizza Hut time. Unlimited large one-topping pizzas, just $7.99 each. Or your team at home can load them up with 3 toppings for $9.99. Perfect for kickoffs, watch parties, or that fourth quarter comeback from your living room. Fuel your crew, fill the table, and keep the good times rolling all game long with Pizza Hut. Order now for delivery or carryout at pizzahut.com or on the app. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Metro Ford of Madison is Madison's trusted Ford dealership. Whether you're in the market for a new or new-to-you vehicle, Metro Ford of Madison has the customer service that's second to none. With a legacy of excellence and an extensive selection of quality Ford vehicles, it's the place to go for the new Ford of your dreams. Browse their inventory, schedule a service, or see this month's offers at metrofordofmadison.com. That's metrofordofmadison.com. Or visit them on the east side of Madison today.
Hey, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Buying a roof, siding, or windows can feel overwhelming. Hidden costs, confusing contracts. We don't play that game. We educate you so you can decide. And when you know the facts, Infinity Exteriors is the clear choice. Since 1997, we've installed peace of mind with no surprise upcharges, flexible budgets, and immediate financing. Infinity Exteriors, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Want to pay off this year's renter mortgage? Feel like a real estate mogul at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison during November's Live for Free promotion. Starting at 4 p.m. on Saturday, November 29th, 24 winners will each spin the wheel for a cash prize of up to $5,000. Then at 8 p.m., one grand prize winner will pocket $25,000 in cash to use toward their rental mortgage. This could be your chance, but you have to be here. Live it up this November and go to
Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. One call, that's all.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Educating Wisconsin students since 1912, more than a century of opportunity. And today, many students start their bachelor's degree right at Madison College. That's exactly what I did before I transferred to UW-Madison. And with special transfer tracks and agreements with schools like UW, you can save money, earn credits, and then move right into a 4-year program. Last year alone, over 4,500 students made the jump from Madison College to more than 600 universities. It's a proven pathway to success, and it all starts at Madison College. Start your path at madisoncollege.edu.
She's Molly Brown. I am Jim Rutledge alongside Matt Hamilton. Primetime Warshine behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbos Talking text line. List is more. We have a Siding Unlimited poll question. Your ed policy. Which NFC North coach are you hiring? Dan Campbell, Kevin O'Connell, Ben Johnson, or Matt LaFleur? You can see us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Stream us on the ESPN Madison YouTube. Matt, who are you picking?
I picked Kevin O'Connell.
Okay. Tell me more.
Just the way he was able to make Sam Darnold look very competent last year. And actually, Sam Darnold looks pretty good this year as well in Seattle. But that was obviously impressive when everyone had wrote Sam Darnold off, like everyone thought he was a final product fully cooked, as we've been saying. It makes me wonder if Matt LaFleur is not maybe the quarterback guy we thought he was. Like, if Jordan Love was in the Vikings situation, how would that look?
Yeah. I guess I'm going to go. So I'm not knocking Ben Johnson by any means. I think that he's done a great job with the Bears. I think it's interesting to see the way that organization has changed around, like the games that they lost that were so close last year are the games that they're winning this year, which is incredible. But I just think for him, there's not enough of a resume there for me to say, like, oh, I'd rather have him over Matt LaFleur. Maybe next year, maybe seeing how this year goes. I don't know. So I guess my vote would be, I don't disagree with Kevin O'Connell. I think he's great. I'd go more Dan Campbell. I almost said Dan Johnson. Jesus. Dan Campbell, because I think he is the exact opposite in terms of how Matt LaFleur is as like a you-rah-rah. Exactly the things that we were talking about with Wildy yesterday. Like, I know we kind of came away from that conversation saying it's on the players to get themselves up and ready for a game.
Jim and Wildy said.
Yes,
that's what
I agree.
Players say.
I agree, but I also think that there is something that if like the mentality is negative from the top down, then that's going to trickle down. I will say that, but I think somebody like Dan Campbell, though he may be annoying to us Packer fans, like having that kind of energy and having just the grit and the grind that he seems to have and just the love that he has for football and the way that he can get his team to be really good, like. Yeah. Even though they technically have a worse record than the Packers
especially
this year,
like with losing both their coordinators, this team looks like the Lions of last year. After that first game against the Packers, it looks like they got smacked in the mouth, and they're like, "Okay, we learned from that. We need."
I mean, they lost to the Vikings, but yeah,
that's fair. They did, but the Vikings looked better than I thought they would.
Mm-hmm. But I think those are he's probably the one that I'm like, I would love to see that kind of energy for the Packers.
I feel like with how young our team is, the Packers are right now, that could go a long way. And I know, Jim, you're absolutely right. It shouldn't be required of the coach, but it doesn't hurt when your coach is like that.
I think you guys still are not missing the point. I'll be rude on that. I'll get to that in a second. But, Ryan, who's your pick?
I still don't think Matt LaFleur is a bad choice. Like, I think the thing is that I feel like all of us have kind of overlooked him at this point, but I think I agree a little bit with what Jason was saying yesterday, where at some point it's like, how much of this is on Matt LaFleur and how much of it is just on the team to grow up and to just do their jobs and execute? Because I think that more than anything, like, the issue is with the players in the roster right now and just them not fitting together, and just them guys not actually doing their jobs. Like, rather than even fitting together, like, guys just aren't executing. And there's nothing you can do about that as a coach. Mm-hmm. I think Matt LaFleur has shown over the last 7 years with the Packers that he is the right guy. Is he the perfect guy? No. But honestly, I think that all these other guys have their flaws and their pros and their cons. And honestly, I think that Matt LaFleur is as good or better than any of the other three coaches in the North. I think all Packers fans are just sick of him.
Is this the best coaching division in football? Is there another division that has...
AFC West.
NFC West?
NFC West is pretty good, too.
I was saying AFC West because,
out of the 4.
I guess Pete Carroll, I guess we're not really looking at him as a great head coach these days. But you got Sean Payton, you got Andy Reid, and then you also have Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, and Pete Carroll's, I think we can give him a little benefit of the doubt.
Bowl.
The Raiders are kind of a
That's another
disaster.
example.
There's only 7 Super Bowl winning coaches in the league right now.
But then the NFC West, though.
Yeah, you get Shanahan, McVay, Mike McDonald with the Seahawks, and then
Gannon.
Well, I guess Gannon with the maybe not him, but
even then, like, Pete Carroll's a great example where it's like I think the Packers are roster and team is better than the Raiders at this point still, but like I also feel like that when players just aren't doing their jobs and if guys aren't getting it done, like, there's only so much that Pete Carroll himself can do, and he's a Hall of Fame coach, a Super Bowl winning coach.
Well, and that's we could lead that into a little bit into Ben Johnson. So I just want to talk through each one of the coaches here. So Dan Campbell is currently in the lead with 44%. And I think I get you were closer on Molly on it that, again, I mean, literally it's not a game day thing. These guys are not getting amped up on game day. If you can't get ready to play and be ready to play for game day, you're going to get hurt and you're going to cut real quick. Like, that is a fact. I've covered game days. I've covered teams. That's a fact. If things are loose or weak or teams aren't giving a full effort, it's during the week. And so could things get a little bit soft or a little bit disorientated or a little bit unorganized.
I mean, you think about training camp. You think about the Packers training camp. Like Wilde has said it, that they're soft. They don't do anything.
So that is fair. So that's why I want to be clear on is that it's never a game day thing. It's never a coach like Dan Campbell's not doing that. That's the players doing that, but that's Dan Campbell setting a tone. Dan Campbell is setting a tone that we are going to be physical from the start of training camp all the way through. So I just want to be clear, like, I get what you guys are saying, and I'm not disagreeing with that, but Matt, no coach is...
I wasn't saying that either. I was saying Matt LaFleur should have embraced the trap game and fired up his team, calling it a trap game all week.
Because then it's the whole week,
not just on Sunday.
It's not his personality. So that's the thing. So you want a different personality of coach.
That's what I was saying.
Because Matt LaFleur isn't going to change. If Matt LaFleur tried that for the trap game or whatever, players would roll their eyes and be like, who are you? Like, Matt LaFleur, in his defense, is consistent. He is the same guy.
Consistent with taking accountability every single week.
That you're a phony coach talk.
No, not, at least not to the team.
I agree.
Okay, not to the players, because if you talk to any players, the number one thing that gets them to check out is when you start changing, and that's when coach starts getting
if he's going to be phony and phony completely 180 what he is right now. Like, of course, like if he all of a sudden turned into Dan Campbell, be like, dude, this is so inauthentic. This is not you.
Give me the same Matt LaFleur monotone. Call it a trap game, and I'm going to make sure our team.
You have no idea what he's saying to the team. So I get what
he's
saying.
telling the media it's not a trap game. So if he turns and tells the team it is, then that's phony.
Well, that's not phony. He doesn't have to give the media anything. Bill Belichick never gave the media anything. Bill Belichick, if you based off media press conferences, Bill Belichick is the worst damn coach that's ever coached anything ever.
But it does just seems weird that if you are saying that to the public where your team is going to hear those comments, but yet you're turning around to them and being like, guys, we gotta be prepared. Can't overlook the Carolina Panthers. It's a trap game.
I'm not asking them to do the Dan Campbell. Let's run through a
but
wall.
we're getting these players.
Kneecaps.
It goes back to these players. If the players have to be reminded it's a trap game, or that they have to be coached up to be extra tight each week, he's already lost.
But I think if he has a lackadaisical behavior towards that game,
do you think he was lackadaisical?
Yes.
In that game?
I think here's what
I think the entire game was lax.
But do you think that's
and I think that's what happened when they went to London a couple years ago.
But do you think that's on the head coach?
Why are you laughing? That was always a conversation, and people still bring it up today that Matt LaFleur blanked and moaned about going to London because he didn't want to go overseas, and then look how the team showed up. Like, that is still a conversation that Wilde and Tauscher talk about on their show.
Those are two different things. That'll give you. But I'm sorry, Matt LaFleur does not win as many games as he's won. And I listened all preseason about, rightfully so, how Matt LaFleur is one of the best coaches in the NFL, and I'm not talking locally, on every national podcast I listen to, and he's one of the most thought of play callers in the NFL, and his offense is viewed as amazing, and he's getting patted on the back from developing Jordan Love into a guy that threw a boatload of interceptions and was a raw talent into a guy who, at the very least, is a long-term starter franchise QB in the NFL. Matt LaFleur did all that. And Matt LaFleur, his mentality, and you cannot like it, and that's fine. His mentality, though, is I'm treating every day that it's exactly the same. I'm not going to get too high or too low. He is trying to bring that to his players. Now, Matt, you brought up something interesting that is the best case for this, that if Goody still wants to be building a roster with a bunch of immature players, then maybe you do need a more hands-on coach. And that's a different conversation. But Matt LaFleur is a hell of a coach. Now, are Goody and LaFleur the right match? Maybe not. Because Dan Campbell is a guy that turned around the Lions, and he turned it around with toughness, and he brought in brilliant minds.
It took time, too.
Right, but brought in brilliant minds with Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn, and they left. Now he brought in two other guys, and they are doing the same thing. Dan Campbell doesn't have enough credit. He was an offensive guy, but he has set a tone and a mentality with that team.
Okay, so going off that, I know we're going to get into Chewy audio later, but who are the head coaches from Matt LaFleur's tree?
Nathaniel Hackett was.
Okay, and how did that pan out?
Not great.
Okay.
And then, other than that, there are no other head coaches. There's coordinators. Luke Getsy was a coordinator with the Bears.
Right.
Okay, and how did that pan out?
Jim.
Horrible.
Okay.
And I think there is something to be said that a lot of the shine, especially early in Matt LaFleur's career, was with Aaron Rodgers too. Like, a lot of the success, a lot of the guys getting hired were offensive coaches who were benefiting from Aaron Rodgers more than Matt LaFleur. At least that's the way it was interpreted most of the time.
See, the way I read that is that Matt LaFleur and you can make a case of this, that I don't think he allows others to coach as much as he should. And that's why a guy like Nathaniel Hackett or Getsy fail, because they're not doing that much.
Because they're not actually prepared.
Well, because Matt LaFleur is doing it all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Matt LaFleur is designing this offense.
Which is that the best thing for him to do?
It's something he has to learn. Andy Reid used to be like that, and now he has talked much more about allowing Matt Nagy, or back in the day, Eric Bieniemy and other guys actually run it. Now, the tree thing is iffy because Andy Reid's tree is terrible. He has no coaching tree. So the tree is not a definite answer. It's a type of coach sort of thing. So Dan Campbell's the type of coach that could build a tree because he's more of a system builder. Now, the weird thing about Ben Johnson, I'm not an expert on Kevin O'Connell, is Ben Johnson, the thing he is most lauded for. Now, the Bears have a top of the league offense right now, which is crazy. But the thing that he is lauded for is he has changed the entire culture in that room, that he is way more Dan Campbell than anyone thought he was going to be. He is surly. He holds everyone accountable, and he is a guy that coaches very much like Dan Campbell, but then has the play calling ability of LaFleur. Now, I don't know how it's going to work out, but look at this. Chicago won 5 games all of last year. They've won 5 games already this year. Mm-hmm. So that is a team that was an abject nightmare in the locker room when he came in. I'm not saying that's the guy the Packers should hire, but Ben Johnson of the Dan Campbell tree has personality traits of Dan Campbell. Kevin O'Connell, Matt LaFleur seem more similar, and they're of the Shanahan and McVay tree, and that relies a lot on you have to be smarter than everyone else. Like in those guys.
But is it really even that being that much smarter for Kevin O'Connell? When you watch his teams, like we watched it with the Vikings against the Bears earlier in the season, like have you ever counted out a Kevin O'Connell team?
No.
Like it feels like a Kevin O'Connell team
Especially, what was that, 3 years ago when they had all those wins that they were like breaking records for how many wins that they've won,
Yeah, they
like
had,
by one
11
scores.
wins and one
Well,
score.
there's
That Colts game that they were down like 41 to 3 or something.
It feels like his teams always are in the fight and they always keep their head straight. Whereas it feels like with Matt LaFleur's team, that this is the one drawback I definitely have for him, is that feels like his teams do not handle the pressure and do not handle adversity very well.
That's fair. And
I also, to your culture thing, like what's the culture in Green Bay? Like we know it now through your Bears. We know definitely through the Lions.
Which stole the Lions culture.
Vikings to me is like we're never out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like what is there something? Is there believe like Ted Lasso planted on the locker room wall in there? Is there something that Matt LaFleur
can hang his hat on
and hangs his hat on? Like I just don't know, and I feel like that's something you establish early. And has there at any point been a culture under Matt LaFleur?
Well, and here's the weird part. I know we got to get the break here. One, worth noting for the Vikings and even for Chicago, they have 2 guys. Brian Flores might never get an NFL head coaching job again. Brian Flores is fully capable of being an NFL head coach, and he's a brilliant defensive mind, which means O'Connell doesn't have to even think about that defense. Mm-hmm. And Flores can help set that culture throughout because he is a cultural setter. Like, you have that luxury. Like, as a guy that Dennis Allen, head coach, has full range of the defense, obviously works with Ben Johnson in Chicago, but Dennis Allen's been a head coach twice. Terrible head coach, amazing defensive coordinator. And so Hafley, he was a head coach in college. I don't know what kind of free reign he gets. Because one thing that you could say for some of these offensive coaches is that they're too involved in the offense, that they need to step away. But you have an offensive line coach as your OC for the Green Bay Packers. And then LaFleur is the de facto, he's the one calling the play, so he's the real OC. And then he's trying to oversee Hafley. And so maybe he should step away and let Hafley completely run the defense. Maybe he's doing that. But maybe he also needs to step away a little bit from the offense too and focus on being the head coach. Because last I checked, and I mean it's literally, isn't Matt LaFleur right up there or the winningest regular season coach since his time in the league?
That was coming into this season. I don't know how much that's changed. I believe
they don't have a lot of losses this year, so.
No, but I believe Nick Sirianni would have passed him at this point. I think he actually did at some point last year. I don't know what the exact stat is, but Matt LaFleur is definitely up there. But once again, going back to what I was saying earlier about the coaching tree, a lot of people would chalk that up. His career accolades, his career success, well, a lot of that was with Aaron Rodgers too.
Yeah, with Jordan Love, what's his record?
With Jordan Love, I do not know what his record would be. I mean,
it's still pretty good, and Jordan Love was...
Just what's their record over the last 2.5 seasons, basically.
Yeah. The first year, a little bit, one game over 500.
Malik Willis did start 2 games.
In the regular season. But my point being, Matt LaFleur...
Just saying, like they won 2 games.
Anything Jordan Love
lost with Malik Willis when he starts.
Anything that Jordan Love has done, LaFleur gets all the credit for it. I mean, obviously Jordan Love, but from a coaching aspect of it, the coaching is all heaped on LaFleur. he's the one that developed Jordan Love into this and has developed and runs the most QB-friendly offense out there.
LaFleur is currently third with a .651 win percentage. Jim Harbaugh is second with .672, and Nick Sirianni is number one with .706.
And we'll circle back. We'll come back to this after the break. But John from Madison says, just a reminder, the Packers are still number one in the division, and I'm a Bears fan. And that's what I'm talking about. Be careful what you wish for. Because
we're not asking for a new coach. I'm just taking the time to observe the flaws that I think we currently have on this team, because I think they're trickling down all the way to the players. And like Molly said a couple weeks ago, we should be 4-0. We certainly could be 8-0 right now.
I think this is a Goody problem. I think this is a LaFleur problem. I think this is a Jordan Love problem. So on the other side, we're going to ask you, who would you marry, who would you date, who would you dump? This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
At Siding Unlimited, we're really excited for the fall season. Not only are we proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics, we are also fired up for an exciting fall season cheering on football and volleyball. If that's not enough, we're really excited to share with you that Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's best window and door installation team. Siding Unlimited is a Pella Platinum Premier National Contractor of the Year award winner 5 times. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit us at sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Madison.
Kevin Hermanson is the owner of Woodworks Furniture and Design. They've had document imaging technology from James Imaging Systems for, well, help me out here, Kevin.
We've been working with James ever since I can remember.
Why so long?
They're great people to work with, all the way from their service technicians all the way up to their salespeople.
James Imaging Systems, a local business technology company, 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed. How does that make you feel, Kevin?
That makes us feel like we're partnering with a great company to make everything work for us.
So, summarizing your long-standing business partnership with James Imaging Systems?
James Imaging has been a great company to work with. They take great care of us.
James Imaging Systems, document imaging technology, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation. Call 608-221-3457, 608-221-3457, or visit jamesimaging.com. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Black Friday deals are here at Brothers Maine. Score the lowest prices of the year on top brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. With our low price guarantee, Big Box can't beat our deals. Shop local and save at Brothers Maine.
Ben Brust here to tell you about the Princeton Club. If you're looking for a place where you can better yourself while having a wonderful atmosphere, you have it at the Princeton Club. Strong communities, strong body, and strong mind. All it takes is one small step to start today. You will see that you have everything you need in order to achieve all of your goals. Find your better tomorrow at the Princeton Club. 8 Madison locations where you go in there, you take a tour, and you realize this is a place for me. Find more at PrincetonClub.net.
Make the best seat in the house yours. Carbless delivers the handcrafted cocktail experience right to your living room. Bold flavor, no carbs, no sugar, just 100 calories, and all the taste with none of the extra baggage. From kickoff to the final play, Carbless is your game day go-to. Hosting friends, watching with family, or celebrating every big drive, Carbless keeps the good times pouring. So when the game's on the line, make the winning call. Skip the mixing, grab the bliss, and make every seat the best seat in the house. Find Carbless near you at drinkcarbless.com.
The new Piggly Wiggly Pig Points program is here, and earning rewards just got easier. Now you'll earn 10 Pig Points for every $1 you spend, and redeem those points on your favorite products right in the store. It's simple, it's rewarding, and it's all right here at your neighborhood Piggly Wiggly. So shop more, earn more, and save more, only at Piggly Wiggly. Sign up today at shopthepig.com.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig. It's football season in Wisconsin, and the energy is electric. Get ready to fuel up the hype with Monster Energy. With bold flavors and that legendary kick, Monster gives you the power to go all 4 quarters. Whether you're tailgating before the big game, watching with friends at home, or catching every play at your favorite spot. Because game day isn't just about football. It's about bringing the energy wherever you are. Stop by your local Piggly Wiggly to pick up a Monster Energy drink today. Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
He's coming out, 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 he's coming out. It's there.
Jim, Matt, and Molly continues live from the Everlight Solar Studio. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. Primetime Watershine Behind the Glass. See us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. We have a Siding Unlimited poll question. And the question is, if you were Ed Policy, which NFC North head coach would you hire for the Packers?
Beep, boop, bop, bop, beep.
Right now, Dan Campbell's still in the lead, followed by Kevin O'Connell and then Matt LaFleur at 21%, Ben Johnson at 12%.
If we were asking Ed Policy, who do you think he would say? Beep, boop, bop, bop, beep. That's the sound I imagine Ed Policy makes, by the way.
I don't think it would be this. I don't.
Steal my move.
Well, I swear to God, the last 3 days, Matt did it on Monday. Jim did it yesterday. Yes. Molly today, not turning your mic on
is it
when you're trying to talk.
I thought that was producer's job to turn on my mic.
Turn your mic on for you?
No, please don't actually, because I don't have a hot mic situation. It just won't be good.
That's a good point. What were you going to say, though? You turned it on to say something.
I was going to say, I feel like the top two that Ed Policy would pick would be KOC or Ben Johnson. I think the youth factor, I think that they both have seen success in a very short amount of time. I think that would probably be the most attractive thing to me. If I'm Ed.
Looking for something younger, all right, Molly?
Eddie.
Edward.
Beep, boop, bop, bop, beep.
Edward
I would say
Cohen.
this. I don't think it is as the landslide of
Twilight.
Ben Johnson at the bottom here for this. I do think that. I think that the Ben Johnson 12%.
It's not that much of a landslide, to be honest. I mean, Matt LaFleur is 21%.
True.
I think the only knock on Ben Johnson, I don't think it's anything to do with him being the Bears. I really don't. I don't.
I think he has 10% more. I don't think he's in the lead, but I think he has a little bit more. I think everything's a little bit closer if he wasn't the Bears coach.
I disagree. I think it's because he's coached 8 games.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I mean, I'm mostly with Molly. I tried to look at it impartially and was like, he has the least experience of anyone up here, but he's probably losing a couple % off.
I'm not saying
like
he
I said,
should be
if they make it to the playoffs, he's bumping up in my brain.
In my opinion, this thing would go Dan Campbell, LaFleur, O'Connell, Johnson. I just think it would be closer. That's all.
It's pretty close right now.
True. That's
it's
fair.
a separation
we're at 67
of 8
votes right now. It's
a separation of 8%, and they're both at the bottom. So there's not much wiggle room.
Jim, we don't
there.
hate Bears fans
Seriously.
the Bears that much. Stop taking it so personal. You said I get defensive yesterday.
Yeah.
Stop getting defensive.
I'm factual. Go check my comments.
Okay, Idaho. He's factual, right?
Well, being as I'm not from Idaho.
Go, Idaho.
Oh.
You the what? I'm just kidding. Can I say that? Probably not.
I've made that joke plenty of
I think
times on the
you're
air.
fine.
Okay.
I think you're fine.
Whew.
Idaho. Things like that. All right. Marry, date, dump. Can't say that. So marry, date, dump.
You got very close. Your brain glitched.
No, I was doing it on purpose.
Okay, sure.
Play the open, Ryan.
So mean to me. We have an open for this?
Yeah.
No.
Wait,
What are you saying?
Are we doing this right now?
Break.
I was posting poll questions and I was sending segments.
Fire up some music. I'll give you an open here.
Okay.
Okay.
It's time
Should've been
for
pole
everyone's
dancing music.
favorite game. How is it by Elmo? Elmo wants to know, will you marry, date, or dump?
Why is Elmo reading this?
Yeah, I don't know,
That's the
and I
best part
hate
I
it.
got. Yeah. All
Can
right.
you give us your best Ed Policy impersonation?
All right. I think Ed Policy.
How does he talk? Do we know what his voice sounds like?
I bet he
Oh,
talks like
because
this.
he's an Ed. Because remember he was a robot.
Yeah,
that
see?
was-
This is what I got, see? All right.
Is he a 1930s newspaper boy?
Yeah.
That's what you imagine from Ed Policy?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, I'm Ed Policy, see? What do you want to get, see? Who you going to marry? Who you going to dump? Who you going to date? That's what I want to know. That's what the world wants to know. Who are you?
Are you doing an auction now?
Yeah,
what is
now you sound
happening?
like an auctioneer.
$5 here, $5 here. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Who you taking? Who you taking? Metal floor? Good dump? Right, good goods. Got $50.
Okay.
Date,
Just speak in a normal voice, please.
right,
Beep,
I'll-
boop, boop, bop, beep, boop.
I'll do my computer voice. So the question is, would you marry Matt LaFleur, date, Solid Computer Talks, date Matt LaFleur, or would you dump Matt LaFleur? Right, Matt, we'll start with you.
What are the other options that we get to choose from? Do we know?
Marry, date,
No,
dump,
no,
LaFleur,
no, the other people. Yeah.
Goody, and Love.
Wow.
The Packers' big three.
Jordan Love.
Alrighty. Don't let Jordan Love be the nanny for Miss Molly Brown.
Yeah. Good point.
Facts.
Alrighty. Matt, who are you marrying?
Mary. You know, I do think Jordan Love is good enough to get you to the Super Bowl, given the right pieces and head coach. So I'm going to go marry Jordan Love.
So, Matt, I'm doing my Ed Policy voice if you're just tuning in. So, Matt Hamilton will marry, again, who?
Jordan
Love.
Maybe if you listen as a computer.
Shut up, Molly. Ryan, who would you marry in this scenario?
You know, I think it's not only public facing, it's that you have to be such a big part of the community. There is no
That's
every
Ed Policy.
NFL
He's got a
player
60
be
minutes
close to its
voice.
community and
Very
should have
much
a
does.
major
This is
impact
on
its
a
community,
news,
but there's nothing
local
like
news
the
station
nexus
interview,
between
so-
the Green
That was
Bay
my-
Packers
This is
and
crazy.
Green Bay and
Yeah.
Brown County and Wisconsin
That was my
in
noise
general.
for 60 minutes.
So,
You know, it's like
I
you know when
do-
you're watching like the late
Do your
like
normal
CBS
voices.
game of
Plug your
Jim
nose.
Nance and Tony
All right,
Romo.
So now I am Ed Policy.
That's not bad.
All right, so here we go.
That's
Ed
not
Policy. Ryan, primetime, Warshime.
Marry, date,
He's
kill.
trying
for
to
the
do
Green Bay
the
Packers.
20s voice again.
Ryan, who would you marry?
I would marry Matt LaFleur. He's the most proven one of the bunch. I know Goody was willing to go draft and trade.
But
or
you're
not
stuck
draft.
with him then. That's what marrying means.
I would rather be stuck with him than I think Jordan
Someone
Love
check
long
out
term.
Molly Brown's.
No kidding.
He doesn't listen to the show. It's fine.
Yeah. She should be writing Hallmark cards. Marriage, it means you're stuck with them. Especially if you got kids. All right, now.
If I'm stuck
Am
with
I wrong, Jim?
Don't loop me into this.
Matt?
No, you're right.
Matt doesn't have kids.
Indeed.
Matt's married.
I am married.
He's
I
stuck.
will say though, if I'm
Stuck in the best
I'm
trap
kidding.
I could ask for.
Yeah.
Venus flytrap.
Oh, you asking me? Jordan Love.
Molly Brown.
No, you don't need to do
No,
it. It's
I
fine.
want to do it. Look at me when I do this. Molly, hello. Are you marrying Jordan Love, Brian Gutekunst, or Matt LaFleur?
Marrying Jordan Love
Oh, is this for looks or is this for production?
or money.
Or money?
Just kidding.
I think they all have money, but I guess Jordan's got the most money.
Yes, Jordan
it's
has
not
the
a
most
guess.
money.
That's not a guess. Talking about factual, he very much has the most money.
Because I think that Jordan has the ability to be a franchise quarterback and a good quarterback with multiple different GMs, multiple different coaches, as we've talked about.
You know, it's hilarious. I said I was going to keep this segment short. So, all right, Matt Hamilton, who are you dating?
I'm going to date Matt LaFleur. I think his time may be running out, but we're going to stay together and see how it works out because there's been a lot of really good times. So I don't want to dump him off of this. I appreciate what he's done with us so far. We're going to keep it going.
Ryan?
I would date Jordan Love. He's hot. He's sexy.
More of a fling. More of a fling.
I'm a big Pookie guy. What can I say?
More of a one-night stand, or what are we talking about here, Ryan?
No, it's dating.
Long-term
No,
dating?
It's
Okay.
long term, yeah.
Are you moving in with him, or
I mean, after a year or two.
after an appropriate amount of time?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
One bedroom,
He's splitting
two
bills
bedroom?
50-50, or does he take more of the brunt because he's the breadwinner?
Just splitting bills 50-50
Yeah.
we're talking about?
Yeah.
Well, he makes a lot more money, so he should probably be paying more.
Wow.
Do you get an allowance from him?
I hope so.
Well, I'm curious how she wants to set up this. All right, who are you
I'm dating Matt LaFleur. What was that? Who
You're
said
dating Matt
that?
LaFleur. I did.
Oh, I thought that was a drop that you did. I was like, what was that? I'm dating Matt LaFleur because I really like him, but I don't know if I'm ready to take it to the next step. I don't know if it's a long-term thing, but it's fun for now.
Yeah. Love that.
All right.
That was a good
means,
answer.
Matt, don't give me the explanation because we're tied on time. Who are you dumping?
We're not
Goody?
tied on time.
Oh,
We're
I'm
done.
dumping Goody.
I mean, we're dumping Goody for me.
Dumping Goody.
All right, there you got it, folks. Yeah, see? They're all
Does that
dumping Goody.
Hold on. Does that surprise anyone, though? After Goody was the guy who we're all heaping praise on right before the season?
It is interesting because I feel like, obviously, acquiring Micah Parsons, that was the biggest thing. And getting a wide receiver in Matthew Golden in the first round. That's
the
huge.
most impressive thing.
Great. You got me flowers and chocolates.
But now it's like...
Oh, Matt. Shut up.
But
What?
That
but
is
no,
buying
now
you
it's
a
like...
house.
Yes.
Yes.
But now it's like he hasn't done anything that you see where these holes are on the team and what needs to be improved, but yet you are neglecting to do those things. He's refusing to get better. And he's selling out. That's. I don't want to be with somebody like that.
It's Meatloaf. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, you know.
No,
you
but
can't
I
just have
Meatloaf,
one
though.
big gesture that's like right, and then everything else you do not be right.
And then you're mean to me 90% of the other
second contracts right now that he drafted.
Are we still talking about this Packers thing? Are we?
I can't really tell
We're
anymore.
blurring lines here. Get out!
Oh, I
Zip your
forgot.
mouths and get out.
Minute to win it.
Yes, minute to win it. I wasn't just kicking him
We
out.
should save this segment.
You should have, honestly. It
Turn
was-
off your mic, Matt Hamilton. He's hearing you. Just save the segment. Oh, yeah. Wipe your butt for you, too? All right. All right.
The bathroom is out there. I wouldn't be surprised if he was expecting that, honestly.
All right, what are we doing?
All right, so today it was a quiet day in Wisconsin because it was NFL trade deadline day, which we all know means the Packers would be doing nothing. Speaking
That
of
was
Dewey.
yesterday.
Didn't I say yesterday?
I thought you said today. Maybe you said yesterday.
Maybe, who knows. Anyways, the NFL trade deadline was yesterday. The Packers did absolutely nothing because we all knew they were going to do absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I did find it interesting that we have 2 lists today. We have the 7 teams that acquired players via trade yesterday, or just the 13 teams overall participated in a trade. I think it's a little more interesting to ask the ones who actually got players.
Okay.
Who are the ones who these aren't all necessarily teams who tried to get better because some teams acquired players while also trading away players.
Yeah.
But it's just the 7 teams
Or like
that
the Bears added a guy just for depth. They were
exactly.
like,
But so
better than a street free
it's
agent.
acquiring a player. It's
It is,
doing
yes.
it's doing something that you could say is to win now,
Yes.
or that is add to today's roster, which
Yes.
the Packers did not do. So I think we should do that. We should do the 7 NFL teams who acquired a player via trade yesterday. Now, I don't think Matt or Molly were paying attention because none of us were paying attention because the Packers weren't going to do anything. So I'm very curious to see how many they would know.
There were some feel like there were big names in there. So
There
I'd
were
say
some big ones yesterday.
4.5.
4.5. Yeah, because if they just have to name the teams too, so it's not like it's not crazy.
Okay.
4.5. Yeah, I think we can go with 4.5. Man, I always want to do something related to the show. Jordan Love wears number 10, but that doesn't work for callers. Let's go callers 3 and 5.
Caller number 3, caller number 5, 844-770-3776. Caller number 3, caller number 5, 844-770-3776. You're at least going to get a $25 gift card to North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. You might even get a $50 gift card to North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. Caller number 3, caller number 5, 844-770-3776. It's Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Also, just to do show policy, got to get Jim, Matt, and Molly tattooed on your buttocks if you're going to host the show. So.
If you're going to host or produce.
You guys can.
You guys are going to find a new producer. I'm sorry, guys.
Good content.
I'll probably find a
Matt, you're
spot.
not
I can
good
find
at
a
that.
spot for it. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
a little JMM somewhere.
Big dumper.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute brought to you by Starion Bank with 3 Madison area locations in Middleton, Sun Prairie, and Monona. Starion Bank is here investing in your community. Start your experience at StarionBank.com. Member FDIC. Wisconsin men's basketball tipping off the season with a Monday night win over Campbell. John Blackwell leading the way, game high 31 points. Putting that NBA Combine experience to work. Hear more from his sit down on the Jump Around Extra.
I'm playing against the best of the best. And you just bring that a different competitiveness to the program and coming here ready to compete every single day. You just bring a different aspect that you've seen that other side. You've seen where guys want to get to, where I want to get to, and you're just hungry for it, and you just want to get this team better every single day.
Get a whole house of new Pella windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% financing for up to 6 years.
Wow. Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Visit PellaWI.com today.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and Southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Step into nostalgia with the Miller High Life Dive Bars of the Month. Listen to Jim, Matt, and Molly every Thursday to find out where you can enjoy the best High Life specials in Madison. Plus, to celebrate our love for dive bars, we'll be giving away a case of Miller High Life to one lucky fan every Thursday. Live the high life with Jim, Matt, and Molly and enjoy the champagne of beer in its natural environment. Like the Nitty Gritty, Connie's Home Plate, Hooterville Inn, and Vin's Missouri Tavern.
Listen to Madison Money Guy every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on 100.5 ESPN and ESPNWisconsin.com.
I like to refer to inflation as the silent killer. It's an invisible risk. It's just the idea that things get more expensive over time. You're going to need milk and eggs when you're in your early 60s and when you're in your early 80s. You're going to get a loaf of bread, and it's going to be more expensive 20 years from now.
Christian Finfrock is the Madison Money Guy. Call him today at 208-1800.
At Hard Rock Casino Rockford, the unforgettable experience goes far beyond the casino floor with the luxury of their dining and entertainment. Savor prime cuts and fresh seafood at Council Oaks Steak and Seafood, or explore 7 unique dining venues that deliver flavors from around the world. Then let the night ignite at Hard Rock Live, where the world's greatest acts take the stage. Hard Rock Casino Rockford, let's hard rock. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text ILGAMB to 833-234.
Metro Ford of Madison is Madison's trusted Ford dealership. Whether you're in the market for a new or new-to-you vehicle, Metro Ford of Madison has the customer service that's second to none. With a legacy of excellence and an extensive selection of quality Ford vehicles, it's the place to go for the new Ford of your dreams. Browse their inventory, schedule a service, or see this month's offers at MetroFordofMadison.com. That's MetroFordofMadison.com. Or visit them on the east side of Madison today.
Looking for something fun to do this winter? Get your friends together and join MSCR on the courts. Hey, it's Jesse Nelson. Madison School and Community Recreation's adult winter volleyball and basketball leagues are open for registration now. Men's, women's, and all gender leagues are forming, with games starting in early January at gyms all around Madison. MSCR leagues are all about community, connection, and having a great time, no matter your skill level. Sign up today at mscrsportsleagues.org. That's mscrsportsleagues.org.
This is Martin Sensaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Continues live from the Everlight Solar Studio. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown. Primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776 on the Carlos Talk text line. This is more. See us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. We are going to play Matt Hamilton's favorite game, presented by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. 3 great locations in the Madison area. My favorite barbecue spot. And I'll tell you what, at this point, went out and we were somewhere that served barbecue, and I'm like, I'm not even bothering ordering the barbecue because it's not going to be as good as North and South, and I don't want to be like, oh, this is, I just knew I was going to be disappointed from this other place. I was like, you know what, I'm going to order something. I'm just going to get a burger. Just going to do the burger because it ain't going to be as good. And so that's the standard North South. It's so good it ruins barbecue from everywhere else. All right, let's get into Minute to Win It.
Will they beat the odds?
I say everything with pure confidence, whether I think I'm totally right or not.
Or crumble under pressure?
I legitimately know one of these. I legitimately have one.
This is the Minute to Win It, presented by North and South Seafood and
Everything with
Smokehouse, with 3 locations in Madison, DeForest, and Verona.
Man, you two have not been getting along at all in the past 24 hours, have you?
Because it's like fighting with myself. It's like looking in the mirror right now.
Oh.
I can't.
Okay.
You should have told me it was a flannel Wednesday, and I guess I would. Nah. I don't wear flannel.
It's too warm for flannel today. It's like 60.
I don't go outside during the day, so it's fine.
Fashion police over here.
I know. Hamptons.
Jim.
Yeah.
Hamptons
Nice
Jim.
cotton blend, Jim.
Where'd this shirt come from? The back of your closet again today?
It's Calvin Klein.
Wow.
Jerks.
Oh,
Jesus.
fancy. Did you get it with your Kohl's cash?
Calvin Klein is not sold at Kohl's.
It's not?
I'll have you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Macy's.
Jim
Thank
looking
you.
like Kirk Cousins over there. Anyways.
Yeah, Kirko Chains.
Don't hate because you ain't me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, surprisingly, Kirk O'Chains was not one of the players traded at yesterday's trade deadline.
I'm screwed.
No.
I don't know anybody else.
We're
traded.
not going, so here's the good news, guys. I'm not going to quiz you on the players who were traded, but there were 7 teams who did acquire players at the trade deadline yesterday. So these are deals that occurred yesterday on the trade deadline day.
That might be worse.
And it's the teams that actually added players.
That'll be easier than naming the players.
Exactly.
I don't think it will be.
You can just guess a team.
So
you
your
won't even be able
timer.
to guess
I know
a player.
one team.
Shut up. Your timer starts now.
Philly.
The Philadelphia Eagles acquired defensive end Jalen Phillips on Monday.
Jesus
Colts.
Christ.
The Colts did acquire Sauce Gardner yesterday.
That's where Sauce went. I couldn't tell you.
Fire a guess.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys, they did acquire Quinnen Williams from the Jets.
Okay.
The Jets.
Two of them. The Jets did also acquire players. They got Jasir Taylor.
Do you think Washington? No, they'd be sellers. Who would they sell to? I don't know if they did. Did anybody in the North? Vikings. It's wrong.
The Minnesota Vikings did not acquire any players.
I didn't pay attention yesterday at all because none of them were the Packers.
Browns get anybody. Browns.
I'm out.
The Cleveland Browns traded away Joe Tryon to the Chicago Bears yesterday, guys.
Oh, Bears.
They just got 3 strikes. You're done.
That was 2.
No. Oh, yeah. I
Molly
had 2 on
got
my
one.
own.
Molly got 2 wrong, and you got 1 wrong.
When did you get 2 wrong?
All of Molly's were
passed.
wrong.
Did I pass or did I guess?
I
think I guessed.
You guessed.
No, she just guessed the Vikings.
No, she guessed one
Yeah,
before
I guessed
that,
the
too.
Vikings
She
and
guessed the
Eagles.
Cowboys and got it.
Eagles.
She said the
Eagles.
Eagles.
She said-
Yeah, they said
We only
they
had 2 strikes.
The Eagles were
acquired-
wrong.
Eagles were wrong. They got it on Monday, which is shocking.
Yeah.
I
that
didn't
happened-
pay attention to any of the trades because, like I said, the Packers weren't involved, so I really didn't care.
Yeah, which is
And
why I was
everybody that's getting
curious.
traded don't care. The biggest one was Sauce Gardner.
Quinnen Williams was a big deal.
Yeah.
The Cowboys are just making interesting decisions, trading away Micah Parsons and then trading to get a defensive player who's just not as good.
Run stopper.
I guess.
He's
Not a quarterback
interior
tackler,
lineman.
but a run
An
stopper.
interior lineman. I don't know.
And like I said,
don't know.
Micah Parsons is a quarterback tackler.
Micah Parsons? Is that your Jerry Jones impersonation?
No, it's
Quarterback
Michael.
tackler.
Michael.
Michael? I heard Micah Parsons.
Wow. Maybe
I hope the over-under was like 2.
It was at 4.5.
That's
set by
hard.
Jim
What
Rowland.
we get 3?
You guys had 2.
What? We got Colts?
Yeah.
He didn't get it.
Got
What
the
was the
Jets.
second one?
Oh, you got the Colts, the
Jets?
Jets, and the Cowboys. Yeah, you
Cowboys.
got 3.
That's 3.
Okay, so you got 3.
Eh.
Anyways. Well,
The lowest I was going to go is 3.5. So
How about you guys don't pick a hard one? That's hard.
well
Yeah, but it's very relevant.
Exactly. It's relevant.
We didn't
and
even think
a lot
about
of
that.
these-
We didn't.
You guys were trying
always
to
guess.
brainstorm.
We always
Always
try to
go in the
guess.
hall and try and guess.
So what did you guess?
Last 10 Packers losses.
Yeah.
Last 10 Packers
Which would have been too
losses.
easy, though.
Okay.
Well, it wouldn't have been too easy. You just set the line at like 7.5, 8.5. And
Fair.
that would have been tough.
That would have been an interesting one.
We would have
All right.
crushed. You can do that next time.
And then for a second, I was like,
I'll pull that out in April.
winningest head coach is currently in the league. Like, we just talked about it. Ryan knows
Yeah.
it was on my screen for a moment. Like, that
That's
would
true.
be another one that I thought.
I just thought you guys were locked in to the NFL trade deadline.
I don't care about the trade.
I
Nobody
mean,
came to the
I'm
Packers.
kinda with
Goody
Molly.
didn't do jack squat.
He
So I don't
sure
care.
didn't. He sure didn't.
That's why we're dumping them.
all right, I'm done with this segment. This is Jim Matt and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
At Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, you won't have to worry about your old lawnmower pulling a hamstring. They make buying and selling easy. Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is simple, reliable, and unlike your fantasy team this football season, they'll actually deliver. Have equipment taking up space? Let them be your surplus solution. You send it in, they list it, people bid, and you actually win. Bid, buy, sell, and score big today at WisconsinSurplus.com. Because winning isn't just for game day. WisconsinSurplus.com.
This is former Wisconsin linebacker Chris Orr. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison, a good Karma Brands radio station on Wisconsin.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports and Update brought to you by The Jump Around, a Badgers-dedicated digital show. Tune in to Jim Rutledge and Pablo Iglesias every Thursday, that's tomorrow, at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel for all things Wisconsin Badgers. And speaking of the Wisconsin Badgers football team, they are back in action this Saturday following their much-needed bye week. At 2-6 on the season, many fans clamoring for any signs of life from Luke Fickell's program, many of those hoping to see four-star freshman quarterback Carter Smith start his first career game this week. Barry Alvarez shared his thoughts on the idea of starting the young freshman QB on this week's edition of The Barry Alvarez Show.
The coaches know whether he's ready. Probably not. If he hasn't played yet, why would you throw him to the wolves right now? Let him just see what's going on. get a feel for everything, and let him go through spring practice. And you can't just do that. Throw someone to the wolves.
Watch back this week's full 2-hour edition of the Barry Alvarez Show on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Also get it on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Oh, and tonight we've got some winning Badgers sports as the 11th ranked Badgers volleyball team takes on number 22 Minnesota at the Fieldhouse for a service at 7 p.m.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me. I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
You can't reference an obscure TV show that nobody's ever seen.
Oh, that show is so
actor
good.
in an
Highly
obscure
recommend.
My
Let me
wife
find
watched
it.
it. I know who she's talking about.
You just
movie.
touched my butt, Dewey. I know your tricks, Dewey. You also like to reference like weird,
but I
old,
give you,
obscure stuff.
I give you the name.
Yeah.
Our audience is old and weird. Our audience is old and weird. Every time I reference something, our talking text line blows up with other old weirdos being like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
People?
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
I'm doing it every time now.
I'm so embarrassed.
It's Jim, Matt, and Molly. We're presented by Coors Light. The Mountain Blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio alongside Molly Brown in her striped shirt and Matt Hamilton in his too hot flannel.
When we go outside, it's going to be cold after the show.
Primetime Wolfsheim looking magnificent.
Looking a little warm,
looking
too.
Pretty in pink. Primetime Wolfsheim.
Thank you.
You are welcome. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream.
It's 50 degrees out. That's cold. I'm
Streaming
cold.
on the ESPN Wisconsin app. And
borrow my
get into the
flannel?
show,
It's warm.
844-770-3776. What do you think it tastes like? You said things taste like Bed Bath & Beyond.
I don't eat flannel.
But you said that scents have taste. You said that just the other day.
Okay, when scents are listed as like peppermint bark,
so do you think Matt
then
Hamilton?
I think of peppermint bark that you eat.
Did you use peppermint bark?
No.
Cologne
Is that how you eat peppermint bark?
Always.
You need to work on your eating.
Put in a soup? Like how does
Smoothie.
Do
Put
you
it in
eat-
my Ninja blender.
Do you eat in public?
Oh.
If you're eating peppermint bark like that, do you eat in public?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah. Wouldn't you like to know, Jim?
Wouldn't you like to know too, Matt?
No.
And
we
you, Ryan?
all like to know.
Yeah. All of us would like to know, Molly.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're waiting.
What?
How do you eat peppermint? No, I was kidding.
Actually, you know what? I was at Costco the other day, and there was like so many things flavored like peppermint bark. Oh, it took everything in me to not buy it. I love pepper. I love anything like peppermint or minty flavor.
Same. And the nice thing about me is I'm the only person.
See, that's the bad thing is because they had like ice cream bars that are peppermint bark
I bought
flavor.
'em.
Oh my God! See, I didn't buy them
You want
because
me
I
to
was like,
bring one?
I'm going to be the only people that eat them.
You want me to bring one in for
person
you?
that eats them. I mean, yeah, that'd be nice. If you could only bring me one.
I'll
Just make
co-
sure it's not melted.
Yeah, I'll bring it in on a cold day.
Okay.
It's gonna be because I don't want to melt in the car. I think I can get one from Oregon to Madison without melting too bad. We have a freezer here.
Yeah.
How do you keep your car when you're just driving between?
But it's ice cream. It's still gonna.
Oh, it's
I think you
ice
got to
cream.
put it in like a
What
a-
did you think he was saying?
Like a candy bar, like
no.
peppermint bark.
No, we're talking about like ice cream. They have like ice cream bars, so it's like a chocolate on the
But
outside
then
and
they
then
have
like
the
peppermint.
peppermint bark
Oh,
throughout.
but I didn't buy them because there's like 30 in a box, and I was like, well, I'm gonna be the only one that eats them in my house. I can't do that.
You know who would be mortified by that?
What?
Mark Tauscher hates mint.
Really?
Notoriously.
I
bet he has bubblegum flavored toothpaste because he hates
That is
mint
so
that much.
gross.
That bubblegum flavored toothpaste.
That gives me a
sounds
headache
disgusting.
just thinking about
Beyond
it.
the age of like 7.
Yeah.
That's just not acceptable.
He is adamant. Like, doesn't chew gum
Honest-
because it's minty.
Honestly, separately
every
though,
gum.
one of my like rites of passage as a parent is when the kids have to move off of the candy flavored, bubblegum flavored, toothpaste to like normal toothpaste. and the face that they make, and it's like it's too spicy because like they have you go to like
that is so funny because my toddler uses the same toothpaste as me.
Well, good for you because you never just gave him the regular.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
That was smart because both girls they had like the.
He'll just be like eating the toothpaste out of the tube then probably.
Well, they're tiny. You can
Yeah, because
put it out of reach.
he loves the scent. He just can't get enough of it, right?
That scent tastes good.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys suck.
I will say this, Molly. I did think of you this weekend when I smelled something. No. And I thought, what does it taste like? No. So, Molly, you have the exact vocabulary of...
Oh, God. I'm going to be offended.
Yes, of my daughter and her 12-year-old friends because they're literally like, do you have any No, it's a chapstick. Like, what perfume do you have? What does it taste like? And they were literally talking about, like, I love the taste of this lotion. And I was like, well, there we go.
I thought you were going to say they kept saying literally. Like, literally.
Yeah, and you just said literally, too, so I'm rubbing off on you.
I thought that's where he's going.
Either way, this is embarrassing for both of you now.
This is utterly
Because Jim, you just compared her to your 12-year-old and her friends, and then you pulled Molly, literally.
But I was actually meaning they literally said it.
No, but I would not say this lotion tastes like this.
Okay, sorry.
Because lotion is different.
Yeah, no, you definitely did do that.
I didn't say that the soap tasted like anything.
No, right.
I just said it was a flavor.
Molly's sniffing lotions at the grocery store, being like, "Oh, this one smells like. This one tastes like peppermint bark."
Yeah, you're right. You said flavor. It's still wrong, but
Like if your daughter was saying, "Oh, like what flavor is your lotion?"
Yeah, thank you. That's
I
what
don't
we've
want
been
her
trying
saying
to
that
say.
to anyone.
What scent is your lotion?
I mean,
peppermint bark.
There are flavored lotions, but I do not want that conversation. Molly, tell us about Zoa and what scent you like of Zoa.
Oh,
or is
well,
it flavor?
It's flavor, and right now my current fave is the green apple flavor. It's absolutely delicious, and it is the exact energy that I need to be able to get through my day. It's a clean energy drink, which makes me feel good about drinking it, actually. So if you're looking to pick up some Zoa Energy for yourself, head over to zoaenergy.com. This is Jim at Mom.
Presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Would you rather, in this terms of raw dogging food, which means you have no seasoning on it? Ryan, you want to answer this one?
Yeah, I was going to say, I would probably say, like, a pork butt, you don't need nothing on there. I'd raw dog a pork butt any day of the week.
Would you? You're right. Molly's out. All right. Ryan, would you rather,
Oh, my God.
as we're using the terms raw dog, of go on a plane?
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Every team needs captains and playmakers, and Madison and Dane County Pizza Hut locations are looking for both. They're hiring managers to lead the crew and drivers to deliver big wins and pizzas. Find part-time or full-time roles with flexible hours, plus full benefits for those who work 30 or more hours per week. Whether it's running the huddle or making plays on the road, there's a spot at Pizza Hut for you. Apply today at jobs.pizzahut.com. That's jobs.pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Woodworks Furniture and Design has document imaging technology from James Imaging Systems. Owner Kevin Hermanson. Why James?
Because they take care of all of our needs.
Document imaging technology, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, digital transformation, and James Imaging Systems' unsurpassed local support and expertise from great people.
They make everything right. If we do have a problem, they're out to service it. They've done a great job for us.
Taking care of you and your business begins with your James sales representative, who is still there for you long after the sale, right, Kevin?
Yes, quarterly stops in and checks in on us. We set up a meeting to make sure everything is working for how we need it to work.
Bottom line with James Imaging Systems?
We're getting the best value for our dollar.
Not getting the best value for your business technology dollar? Switch to James Imaging Systems. Call 608-221-3457. 608-221-3457. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love Zoa Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a Zoa Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
the area's best high school sports coverage is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania.
It's Level 3 of the WIAA football playoffs. The number 1 seed Homestead Highlanders host the 2 seed Monona Grove Silver Eagles in a powerhouse showdown for a spot in the state semifinals. Join me, Hunter Vaughn, and the Dean Dennis Sumrow on the call. Coverage starts at 6:30, kickoff at 7 p.m. this Friday night on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
At Siding Unlimited, we're really excited for the fall season. Not only are we proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics, we are also fired up for an exciting fall season cheering on football and volleyball. If that's not enough, we're really excited to share with you that Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's best window and door installation team. Siding Unlimited is a Pella Platinum Premier National Contractor of the Year award winner 5 times. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit us at sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Madison.
Ben Brust here to tell you about the Princeton Club. If you're looking for a place where you can better yourself while having a wonderful atmosphere, you have it at the Princeton Club. Strong communities, strong body, and strong mind. All it takes is one small step to start today. You will see that you have everything you need in order to achieve all of your goals. Find your better tomorrow at the Princeton Club. 8 Madison locations where you go in there, you take a tour, and you realize this is a place for me. Find more at PrincetonClub.net.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, it's John Audius, play-by-play voice of Wisconsin Badgers volleyball. Join us for the broadcast coming up later today, right here on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brought to you by Love Madison Volleyball.
Continues live from the Everlight Solar Studio. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton, who won't stop talking while I'm trying to open up stuff.
I mean, I'm surprised your mic was even on, so I'm surprised we could even hear you.
I can't try a bit now. Yesterday I screwed it up. Today I can't.
That was a bit.
He did videotape it.
He did videotape it, but
yes. Yesterday was not a bit. Today was.
So you were just videotaping your open and happened to catch yourself screwing up?
Yes. Yesterday, yes. Today on purpose.
Okay.
Yes. Trying to grow the Instagram and TikToks and
1K views from what I see.
Mm-hmm. You're one of them stealing my takes there, Molly Brown.
What?
So, well, you stole my takes.
Oh, don't even. I'm sorry that I have 87,000 views and you have 1,000.
We were going to play the views game.
Take that for
You
data.
from the one that you had like a million views on that you stole my take?
No, the other one that I got that had more than a million views. I didn't steal that take from me. The million views was not stolen.
Which one was
the
that?
one
Are you guys bragging about clicks right now?
Yeah, because he just wants to like.
Yeah.
Never mind. It was inappropriate.
Matt, what do you want to say?
Nope, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. You can usually get things out of me. I'm not.
This is the game
saying
I
it.
win, so I'm just going to let them.
Oh,
Matt don't even try to flex your gold medal, bro.
You're right.
Put your gold
I don't
medal
have to. Cool. It's already out there. Everyone knows about it.
Prime time or shine behind the glass. We're gonna throw some. We're just throwing stones at each other. Let's throw some stones.
1, 2, 3,
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out. I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
Let's be honest, winning feels good, and at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison, it happens every day. Slots are hitting, the energy is up, and when someone wins, you can feel it across the floor. Whether it's the first time or you're a regular Friday night spot, like we're going to be there on Friday as well. Matt, are you there? Or are you?
Matt's not here on Friday.
You're on Friday. You're going to the Olympics at that point?
I'll speak for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the prep weekend.
Okay.
He's busy.
So Molly and I, you come hang out with us at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. It'll
And
deliver a
Ryan.
rush.
Ryan will be there.
I'll be there.
Oh, fantastic.
Going to play slots?
Fantastic.
Nice.
It's local, easy to get to, and always a good time. Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. More spins, more wins, more fun. All right. Let's hear from Barry Alvarez before we get to the stone.
Would you want to mention what this is about?
No, I want to hear No, we'll get to it.
Well, if you got to add a little context for this one because it's about the question from many Badgers fans saying that they want to start Carter Smith, the 4-star freshman quarterback for the Wisconsin Badgers football team after Hunter Simmons, Danny O'Neal just aren't getting it done for most fans. So Barry Alvarez shared his thoughts on whether or not the Badgers should be starting a freshman quarterback against Washington this Saturday.
I don't know enough about Carter Smith, whether he's ready or not. Reading all the recruiting and all that stuff when guys come in, the coaches know whether he's ready. Probably not. If he hasn't played yet, why would you throw him to the wolves right now? Let him just see what's going on, get a feel for everything, and let him go through spring practice. And you can't just do that. Throw someone to the wolves.
All right, so I want to ask this question. I'm getting the vibe that Carter Smith will
What
get
did you think
thrown
about
to
what Barry Alvarez said?
I think Barry Alvarez, it's fine. It was very coach speak, which is surprising.
Is it coach speak or is it just truth? Like, none of us know anything about Carter Smith. Like, is there a reason to just put him out
I don't even
there?
know what he looks like.
No, you're
Well,
right. We don't
fair.
know anything about Carter Smith, except that he's from Florida. He's 6'3", and he's a 4-star recruit that turned down Michigan and came to Wisconsin.
And he's a red.
And what does that actually tell you
freshman,
about? What
true
does that
freshman.
actually tell you about
Well,
him?
here's the other thing.
How does he
I've
play?
seen
Is he
Daniel-
good enough?
I've seen Daniel O'Neal play quarterback. I've seen Hunter Simmons, and I mean this earnestly. How could he be worse than Hunter Simmons?
I think it's possible.
Really? It
Yeah.
seems impossible.
I think you underestimate youth and how bad guys can look when they're playing at this level for the first time.
But Carter Smith, he can run.
How'd Graham Mertz do his first time at this level?
Well, the Illinois game is a bit
I was
of
going
an
to say, he
exception.
crushed it, and
The
then
first game was
COVID
amazing.
happened, and he had that party or whatever it was, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, his first game was like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
And then he never hit that level again. He peaked early.
maybe that's what happened with beat Carter Smith.
So just destroy Washington and then never play well again.
Do you know how happy that would make Wisconsin fans, though?
To get a win?
To get one
Wow.
win
If
and
Carter
against
Smith
it,
comes
what are
out
they
and
ranked?
looks-
24?
Yes, they were 24th this week.
If Carter
Wisconsin
Smith
fans, we have-
looks good, that saves Luke Fickle's job.
Does it? Because if Carter
His job is already saved. What are we talking about? Chris McIntosh came out and said that his job is saved.
Threw him a life,
not
vest, wife, ring,
Jacket.
I was thinking of the
Saber.
ring.
I was thinking of the thing you tossed, but I couldn't remember the name.
It's a flotation device.
Yeah.
Anyways, not to.
That's what's found underneath your seat on an airplane, Ryan.
So pointless.
I've never seen one, and I hope I never have to.
I assume that when you crash into the ocean,
Stop,
the flotation
stop,
device
stop,
is
stop.
not that helpful.
I don't even like thinking about it. Stop.
Oh, I do.
Continue.
It's like Fight Club, right?
Right. Yes. Anyways, we had Nicole Arbach on from NBC, and she.
Who's we?
You're right. Thank you. The Jump Around. That'll air tomorrow at 12:30 on ESPN Madison's YouTube and ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube. And she told us that 2 wins probably still gets him fired. Like 2 wins is going to be hard to keep him around, no matter what Max said.
Do you believe that?
2 wins is a hard sell.
I mean, I think it is too. That doesn't get you to a bowl game, and that's how many years that they haven't made it to a bowl game now, too, then, consecutively.
Two in a
They're
row.
not making a bowl game
I
this
mean,
year.
the bar's low if they beat Minnesota.
But, like, just based on his letter, it just felt like, I don't know if they're moving off him.
Because if you move off Fickle, like, there's no way Mac's staying around. It's so hard to convince people to keep Mac at that point. And at that point, what has he done to prove that he's earned the job?
So that would be my point. That
Nobody has done anything to prove
exact-
that they
very
earned a
good
job
point.
in this.
That's my point, is that if they win 2 games, maybe.
So you're saying 2 games would save their jobs?
No, I'm saying if they win 2 games this year, whomever is over Mac fires them both.
So just
Oh,
move.
you're saying if they finish with 2 games? I thought you meant if they
no,
won 2
no,
more.
No, if they finish with 2 wins
It
this
just sounds
year.
insane.
Oh, see, that's what I thought too. Wait.
No, if they finish with 2 wins this year, they're going to, I think whoever's over Mac cleans the whole thing out.
Yeah, I thought you were saying 2 more, so that
No.
makes 4
2
total
more
wins.
wins, and Luke Fickle's got a lifetime contract at this point.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, yeah, okay. Bringing it back to Carter Smith. Carter Smith, right? That's his
Carter
name?
Smith,
Okay.
that's his name.
How does that ruin like his eligibility though? Like, is that
It
just a
doesn't.
waste of his time though if
No.
he plays?
He still gets this redshirt year because he only got in. He's only going to be
Well,
eligible for 4
hey,
games.
If he wins all 4 games and they go to a bowl, though, now you're in a quandary. Now he can't start the bowl game.
Well, then he doesn't play the bowl game.
Wait, why can't he play a bowl game?
Because then he would be in. Once you play 5 games, you're ineligible for redshirt.
Yes, unless there's a medical reason.
If he played that well, okay, again, the red
I
shirt.
know exactly. The idea of that happening is he would be the greatest quarterback in Wisconsin history.
But also worth noting
truly
that people way smarter than me have said the red shirt is kind of insignificant now. Because if you're good enough to play, you'll play right away, and then you'll either go to a different school and get your starting job if you lose it, or you'll go to the pros.
But here's the thing.
And you get paid immediately.
But that's
Tell
insignificant.
that to guys like Sean Clifford.
But that was a different era.
Sean Clifford played 15 years at Penn State, but I think part of that was because of COVID, right?
It was. He got an extra year of eligibility. I think the redshirt year doesn't matter for teams anymore because they're so transient with players, but I think it does for players.
True.
I think if a player knows
like-
that he's really good,
Yes.
he wants to save that redshirt year. And if Carter Smith goes out and is actually good for the Badgers over these last 4 games, he's not staying with Wisconsin.
Right, so then he wouldn't play in the bowl game anyways.
Well, precisely. But we're saying, like, should we start him? Like, will he be better? If he is that good, then the Badgers are going to get bit in the ass anyways.
So let's not start him so there's no interest in him, and then we
he'll
can
leave.
take him next year.
Or you wait till the last game. Honestly, wait till like the last 2 games maybe. I think that makes sense. Starting him at Washington.
It's home though.
What are the last 2 games? Illinois and Minnesota.
That's better
I was
than,
thinking, I'm like, what are you going to do? Put him out against Indiana right away?
Definitely
Whoa.
not. I don't want him to play it down against the Hoosiers.
Vomit. Good God.
All right. Well,
Maybe you were going to say it. I wasn't trying to tease the next segment. I was like, literally.
My job to tease. Bob Tauscher coming up next.
Wait, Molly, were you literally trying to do that on purpose?
No, I was not trying to do that on purpose. I was legitimately like, let's ask Tausch because he's going to have the most insight on this guy.
Rubbish.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
The Badgers are like me trying to help my 3rd grader do math. They understand that they need to get good players. They just can't do
They don't know how to get there.
They don't know how to get there anymore. The rules have changed. The math has changed.
Yeah.
And the Badgers can't figure it out. They can't keep up.
It's a great analogy. Good job.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Hey, it's Jim Rutledge, and if you're like me, you want to look good, feel good, and still enjoy life. That's why I go to Carbon World Health. Whether it's recovery after a long week, boosting energy, or getting your fitness dialed in, Dr. Nestor Rodriguez and his team have you covered. And now, they've got a new med spa in Sun Prairie that has everything you need to look as good as you feel. Carbon World Health isn't just a gym, it's a total wellness experience. Visit carbonworldhealth.com to learn more.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Hey, Matt Hamilton here to tell you about the delicious Odyssey Brands, a family-owned company crafting award-winning cheese right here in Wisconsin for over 4 generations. Made with locally sourced milk, Odyssey brings bold, Greek-style flavors straight to your table. From savory, crumbly feta to rich and creamy Greek yogurt, every bite is a taste of tradition and quality. You can find Odyssey products at most major retailers nationwide and online. Odyssey, crafted in Wisconsin, loved everywhere, dairy done right.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Ben Brust here to tell you about Zimbrick European. They're Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, and certified pre-owned. But the best part is I've been working with them since 2018, and the evolution has been a 2-door, a 4-door, and now it's time for an SUV. My life has changed, and it's changed with Zimbrick European. Being a dad has made it really important to have the comfort and the safety that the SUV will bring me. Again, Zimbrick European off the Beltline at Rimrock Road. Of course, I found the sexiest car on the lot. Check them out.
Sundays are for football and carbless. Born in Wisconsin, carbless handcrafted premium cocktails are packed with flavor, not sugar. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, just 100 calories, and gluten-free. Whether you're tailgating in Green Bay or calling the plays from your couch, carbless is the cocktail that's always game day ready. Crisp, clean, and crafted to win. This season, drink like a champion. Drink carbless, a proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always, always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
Green Bay Hall of Famer Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
I don't know if I'd agree with that, Jim Rutledge.
Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer
Matt Hamilton, help me out. Who is that?
Wisconsin football analyst.
You know what? It feels like Molly's the only one that's being sincere about that. So, Molly, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
We are thrilled to be joined by Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. Primetime more shine behind the glass alongside Molly Brown, Matt Hamilton. I am Jim Rutledge. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. And, Mark, there's a lot to talk about with the Green Bay Packers, but it is surprising to me as someone who has not had a competent coach until now with Ben Johnson since Lovie Smith, that Packer fans just seem to want to run Matt LaFleur out of town. And as someone who's a fan of a different team, yeah, please do it. Because I think Matt LaFleur is taking way too much heat and is a way better coach than fans are giving him credit for. What's your thoughts on this whole everyone's against Matt LaFleur vibe right now?
You know, this is kind of how this works. You have 6 years of a lot of success, and you haven't quite gotten over the hump. But you have a bad loss, and you have maybe some mismanagement along with that loss that led to it. Fans are going to be irritated, and so I understand that. And there's been moments that I've been disappointed in Matt LaFleur, whether it was how he went about challenging things in the last couple of years, and I think he let his emotions kind of get the better of him on some of those. I think he is a really smart coach. I think he does a really good job of getting his team up, and if you want to look at where this group was, he's the all-time winningest coach through 3 years. He's been able to do what he's been able to do with Jordan Love up to this point. But I do think these next 8 or 9 weeks are really important for him. And I really think this weekend, when you're coming off of a tough loss and you lose one of your big playmakers on offense, I think this is one of those games Monday night that he needs to be at his best. You can make a pretty good argument that I think this is one of the most important regular season games that Matt LaFleur will have coached, just because I look at what he did last year when Jordan was hurt and how he adapted and got Malik Willis to be, really played really good, efficient football for a couple of weeks. I think that was maybe the highest point of his career up to this point. He's going to need to find some unique ways to make sure this offense is efficient without Tucker Kraft on Monday night.
Tausch, how much of an impact does a coach make on players' performance? Like, I guess my biggest critique of Matt LaFleur, rather than like the play calling and whatnot, but it just feels like to me the presence that he has with the media, maybe it's different, obviously, with his team, but like the different things that have happened. I think back to when they first went overseas to London, I believe it was, a couple years ago, and he was very negative about going overseas. And then I feel like that trickled down to the team, and then the team performed poorly. And then it's like, I think back to even just this week, he was saying...
Molly, I feel like you stole that take from me.
Did I?
Since you're a big take stealer. Yeah.
Okay.
You're always accusing everybody of stealing take.
Just call me Mrs. Steal Your Take. That's...
Yeah,
a new nickname.
You know what, Molly? I think it's a really good point. And when you kind of look at setting a tone, and I always look at, especially now that I've been in the media for a while, As a player, you knew we were locked in as a team if you heard the players basically parroting the coach. That is when everybody is on the same page. Everybody's going to have their own, personal stuff that they're doing. But when guys are getting asked questions and the coach sets the tone for the week, and I think you can't always have we'd have blood ball pamphlets up when we play the Bears, or that stuff's all fine. But it really just comes down to, do you have a plan in place, and did you get your guys to buy into it? And there's some games that I think coach really make a big difference when it comes to how you gain that edge. I think this is a big week for Matt in making sure that he has his guys with that extra edge compared to maybe what they've been, especially what they were last week.
Tausch, I have not really been in the Matt LaFleur hater camp. I am willing to look at some of the flaws. I think there might be a different issue with the Green Bay Packers. I'm kind of curious where your head's at. We played...
what's the issue? What are you thinking?
Well, we played a game earlier. You remember that childhood game? We called it Marry, Date, Dump. But I'm sure you can imagine what we tweaked it off of.
Spicy.
Marry, Date, Dump. We had 3 people to put in this game: J-Love, Matt LaFleur, and Goody. How would you rank them in maybe a short synopsis on why?
Well, I have a car full of 12 and 13-year-old girls, so I'm not going to get into all of the things that what I will say is this. I think when you're talking about long-term commitments and how you approach that, there's no doubt in my mind that what Brian Gutekunst has done, I'm sure you guys are going to be really surprised that I'm going to be on Team Goody on this. I think Brian Gutekunst has built a heck of a roster. And I think to be able to overcome, and we'll see how the tight end position, how you overcome it. I would say you'd marry Brian Gutekunst if that's the game you're playing, because he has built this thing. He has built this program up from where the roster was. And yes, there have been some holes from time to time. I think right now the fact that you have playmakers, with the quarterback position, and that you have Micah and you have a defense that I think you feel good about. I think he has solidified himself as someone that you'd probably put a ring on.
That's funny because we all dumped him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm guessing you guys are more into, and from an aesthetic standpoint, I'm guessing you're looking more at it. I'm guessing you probably married Jordan, right? If I'm just guessing.
Yeah, but
okay, and I bet you your boys are probably on board with marrying LaFleur. If it's just what I'm guessing.
Yeah. I didn't marry Jordan Love because I thought he was.
He married him for the money.
For the money. I was purely going off. My reason for Goody was how many guys has he drafted and now has a second contract on? 2 on this team?
Well,
I bet you there's more than that.
Well, Matt, I think I think you have called the team a little bit immature. I think Dan Orlovsky said maybe the team's immature, and they're very young.
Yeah, Jim. Sunday was the best example of immaturity that this team had. I think that you didn't come out as sharp as you needed to. You had a game that that's a home game. It's tough to win on the road in the NFL. That's why I'm never overly crazy when we lose on the road or you win and you don't play great. But a home game against a team that threw for 102 yards. I had to check that 3 times. They threw for 102 yards.
Mm-hmm.
That was one that you weren't mature enough to understand. This is what we need to go do. We just had a great win. We have another big. Everybody's telling us it's a trap game. Don't fall for it. And that team was just not mature enough to handle that last week.
And so that's the interesting part, that it seems like most teams in the league, and Goody, obviously the team is good and they make the playoffs, but the lack of veterans. And I just think of, I'm a Bears fan, they added Joe Thuney to the team. He's being lauded as a great football player, and he has been an immediate leader on this team. And Ben Johnson came in and found a few vets to bring in immediately and said, we need to change the culture. And the coaching staff is not the only thing that's going to change the culture. You have to bring in vets to teach the young players how to be professional, how to play an entire football game, because I think the Packers have played some amazing halves, but they haven't played whole games. Would veterans in that locker room, more of them, the right ones, help with the immaturity?
I think there's no doubt. You said the most important part. You get the right guys. You still have to be a high performer, and I do think guys grow into that. And whether Tucker Kraft is going to be one of those guys, I still think he will be. Rashawn Gary's been here for a while. Micah Parsons needs to be one of those guys. Jordan Love needs to be one of those guys. And saying all the right things and doing that's great. But what it really comes down to is just going out and performing. And that's I think where I think people get in trouble. And from a veteran standpoint, I think people have this image of, well, if things are going awry, you have team meetings and you do all this. It's more about staying kind of in that neutral area. You don't ride the wave. The NFL season is long and difficult. And if you start getting into riding, well, we stink this week, or, oh my God, we're the best thing ever. That's where veterans that have been around a while can kind of say, you know what, man, this stuff happens. Don't beat yourself up. Let's just move along. Yeah, for me, just in my my career, like Frankie Winters would be like, yeah, you give up a sack, something happens. It's they put it in the bag and just move on. You can't. There's nothing you can do about it. The more you start thinking about it and doing it, that's where that veteran leadership will come in, because they've been around and they've seen it. And if you can start passing that on and having guys accept and understand that, that's where you start getting some growth from young players. And I think that's where you have a team where if you get some of that, you're going to be that much stronger in your locker room.
Tausch, how bad is this offensive line? Because I feel like I was watching on Sunday, and there were moments that there was a guy exploding right up the gut without being touched, and Jordan Love couldn't do anything.
Yeah, there was definitely some miscommunications, and I'm not in the room, so I don't know what the protections would be. I know this: you never let guys run through free in the A gaps. Mm-hmm. You make sure that the inside is covered up first before anybody is looking at the outside. You always go inside out, and that obviously was some miscommunication issues that, whether it was Elton Jenkins or whether it was how you designed the play call, whatever it might be, they had a good blitz on. All of that can happen, but you just never see where you have free runners. That is not part of anybody's game plan or in their offensive playbook. So that's the stuff that needs to get cleaned up. And kind of going back to, it's not a maturity thing. That's more of a adjustment and not letting it happen again. Because what happens is teams do that, and I can almost guarantee you this weekend, what do you think Philadelphia is going to do? You think they're going to see how Green Bay handled that, and they are going to continue like a scab, just going to keep picking at it until they draw blood. And you better make sure you get that stuff figured out sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm. How much do you think Josh Jacobs' performance is being affected by the offensive line?
I mean, obviously, I think if the run game, it's not as good as it was last year. And we had Balaga on this morning on our show, and I think I asked him the question, and Jason and I all answered, was this lineup better than last year's? And the answer is no. And everybody was on Myers and Josh Myers, he can't do this. And Elton Jenkins, he's had a fantastic career. He's adjusting to center, and it's been more of a battle. I think missing the time and not getting in and maybe being dinged up during training camp. Josh Jacobs has not gotten maybe the same amount of touches this year either, but there's no doubt. I don't think they've blocked it up as clean, and there's a lot of reasons for it, but the inconsistency of being able to put the same five out there on any kind of a consistent basis, I think has definitely hurt Josh. And even though he's still being very productive, not as productive as maybe we all hoped he would be.
Mark, last thing I have for you, Badger football. And, Barry had some thoughts on the idea of throwing a fresh quarterback out like Carter Smith. Fans are calling for it, and we don't need any inside information. I was just going to ask in general, how difficult is it, even at this stage in the season, for a true freshman to get on the field and be quarterback? Because I know it's college football, not the NFL, but it's still a very intricate and a position that requires a lot of knowledge.
Oh, it's a huge challenge. I mean, you can go from high school and then you come over to college and you start learning the system, and whether you're doing scout squad, it's a whole different animal. So the challenges are huge on that, and I don't know what the Wisconsin Badgers are going to do, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you right now. But I think as anybody, a true freshman, you see, and there's more guys playing as true freshmen. I mean, the guy from Michigan has went up there. I think he's done Underwood. He's done a pretty good job. He's had adjustments, and he is an absolute physical freak. It makes a little bit of a difference, but it is. I mean, you're asking a monstrous thing. If you're asking a freshman in high school to come in and play high school football at a really high level high school, you're going to be wondering. And you do that at a high level college in a conference like the Big Ten. That's another layer. So, yeah, I know there's a lot of clamoring for that. And obviously when you had limited production, I guess is the nice way to put what we've seen the last couple of weeks at the quarterback position, people just want something different and they want a spark. And I understand why fans are asking for that, but you also have to look at this thing big picture. And what you don't want to do is if you have a guy that you feel really good about, a young player, the last thing you want to do is put them out there if they're not ready, because as we know in athletics, man, confidence is everything, and you can lose it real quick. So to answer your question, it is a huge challenge for anybody, but for a true freshman, yeah, it is a big deal.
And we talked earlier, so you don't like mint, is that correct? Is that?
No, I'm not a mint guy, no.
So AC and Tauscher wanted to know, it says, ask Mark what flavor toothpaste you use then.
Bubble gum?
No, you don't.
Bubble gum.
No, are you lying?
No, I like bubble gum.
Do you have to go to like the kids section?
Well, you go to the dentist, and usually I can handle a spearmint. I don't love it, but no, I mean they just I don't know what brand they give you, but you do that when you go to the dentist. I basically when they do the little thing, the polish at the end.
Yeah.
Cherry.
Cookie dough flavor, is that your jam too? Like, what are we doing,
Which
Tausch?
one?
Cookie dough flavor? Are you 5?
Is that on board? Is that an option?
I think
What are my other
kid.
options? I guess I haven't really looked. I mean, there's a lot of times you just kind of suck it up and you take whatever toothpaste is sitting in your drawer in your travel bag. So I mean, I don't love mint, but that does seem to be the default. But no, I like bubble gum. Yeah, I'm shocked that you think that's some like crazy take.
Disgusting.
Bubble gum's good.
Disgusting.
I said it, and they were like mortified by it. I'm like, no, I've talked with Tausch about this. He doesn't like mint.
We knew that.
Because I like mint chip ice cream, and he was like, I could not even fathom it.
I mean, I love every ice cream known to man, and I don't know if I've ever had mint chocolate chip, but that is the one way. Matter of fact, that's what I should start doing to lose more weight. Is to just start putting mint with everything. Like if I just grab a big bucket of mint with me and shove it down my tongue before I go eat, maybe that would be a good starting point.
Well, I don't think there's an ice cream I wouldn't eat off the top of my head. I'm not choosing mint every time.
Maybe bubblegum flavor for me.
I would still eat it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick it.
Molly, you chew bubble gum.
I really don't chew gum ever. It's not my jam.
I thought I saw you today.
Nope.
Was it a Zin? Or what
Nope.
did you have in your mouth? What were you chewing?
What was in my mouth? Like, what do you mean? What was I chewing? Food, probably.
I don't know.
She is a bottomless pit.
I am a bottomless pit.
Sunflower seeds.
I feel like this conversation's going nowhere good.
Yeah.
moving
All right,
forward.
Mark. We'll let you get
Let's call
going.
it a day.
You'll get back to your party. All right. See ya. That's Mark Tauscher. Chalmers Jewelers in Madison and in Middleton. Madison's locally owned, family-owned, and custom jewelers. Jim, Matt, Mike, by Coors Light.
I'm a bottomless pit.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
That there's like
Wait, did you just say different flavors of hand soap?
Can we not call it flavors? It's
No,
not
but it
flavors.
is. No, it is flavors, you guys.
Flavors of hand
There
soap or
are
lotion?
all of the above.
Okay.
Mostly lotions, though, is where it freaks me out.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
lotions that are like maple or glazed maple donut flavor.
It puts the donut lotion on the skin.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
I was afraid that college would be like high school. I worried about starting over and feeling alone. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm part of a community, and I've never felt alone. My instructors have been incredible, and I made so many friends and connections. My advice to others, don't let your fear stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
From color-changing alexandrite to shimmering zircon and everything in between at Chalmers Jewelers, you'll find high-quality, affordable, one-of-a-kind pieces. We source straight from the gem cutters, and we manufacture in-house from start to finish. As the manufacturer, we believe in truth in pricing. Never pay more for quality and stunning, beautiful jewelry. She's one of a kind, and so should her jewelry be. While others may send your jewelry dreams to someone else to make, with us, your dreams become reality with the help of our custom jewelers, with you involved the whole way. With a staff that has over 200 years of combined experience, why buy from a place that marks up jewelry made by the thousands? When you can buy direct from Chalmers for that one-of-a-kind piece that is better quality, often for less.
Chalmers Jewelers in Middleton
and Madison.
Played like a pro but felt like an amateur? Twisted your ankle or jammed a finger under the Friday night lights? At Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin, their Saturday Sports Injury Clinic has you covered. Skip the emergency room circus, dodge the waiting room sitcom, and get expert care from the pros who actually know sports injuries. Saturdays 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Walk into their location off the Beltline and get back in the game. Orthopedic and Spine Centers of Wisconsin, your comeback starts here.
Want to join the fastest growing home solar company in the nation and work in the fastest growing industry in the world? Everlight Solar has open positions in the Madison area and in their newly opened Milwaukee location. As Wisconsin's largest home solar company, Everlight Solar offers great opportunities to gain new skills and advance your career. Don't miss the chance to join the Everlight Solar team. Visit everlightsolar.com to apply today. Save money, save the planet, and start with Everlight Solar.
Is your computer so slow you can hardly use it? Does it have blue screens, malware, viruses, reboots, hardware crashes? Sound familiar? Computers will have problems, and when they do, you need the computer experts at Madison Computer Works. Every day we help home users and businesses keep their computers and networks running smoothly. For solutions to your computer problems, call the pros at 231-8000, and we'll turn this into this. Madison Computer Works. Computers that work for you.
This is Martin Sesaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
We got 45 seconds, Matt Hamilton. That's more than enough time for a good old school Rutledge and Hamilton with Molly Brown. Just kidding.
After
Jim, Matt, and
dark?
Molly. It is after dark. Whoa, it is dark out there.
It's
What's with the
very dark.
The blue lights? Fascinating. They've probably been out there forever, but it's now dark outside because of stupid daylight savings time. Matt Hamilton, Molly Brown, Jim Rutledge. It is. I think I'm finally caught up, but it definitely was kicking my butt for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And the house this morning, I don't know what happened. Both girls were an abject nightmare. Rosie wakes up instantly, goes, I don't feel good. I don't want to go to school. I'm like, you got to get ready. And then 20 minutes later, or an hour later, after she finally gets ready and has a piece of toast, she's fine. Nola basically had to drag out the door because she couldn't get her hair right. And I said, you're going to be late to school.
It's the worst.
That's tough.
And then, so this morning was not fun. Hopefully tomorrow will be more fun. This has been Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
See ya.
Liberty Station American Tavern and Smokehouse isn't just a barbecue